Okay, it's working now. Oh,
Yay! Says live.
oh God, I just broke everything immediately.
Oh,
What did I do?
oh, I don't know what you did.
10
No.
seconds in.
Okay, no, we're good. Everything's fine. Hi, we're back. It's been 6 months.
Only 6.
And
In
it
6 months,
shows.
I've forgotten more than I learned on how to use this software.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
But we are back. We are back to do some banding and some blundering, which means that it's time for a recap. And I didn't record a video because I've been busy for 6 months.
Yes.
So we're just gonna do a verbal one. You guys, you problem solvers, you are wrapping up your adventures here in this lost city of glass. You have become dogs briefly. You ran away from some robots. Oh God!
Oh,
Oh no!
Well,
Oh,
and
okay.
Marleman's gone.
Okay, and there
Our
goes
sorcerer's
Oh,
down
that's
already.
good.
Already.
That's on
Cast
brand.
invisibility. Oh, there he's back.
Everything's fine, everyone. Everything's fine. The wire was in front of my screen, and it got the best of me.
You guys were brief. You guys were dogs. You ran away from some robots. You entered into a large computer cube. You met some dragonborn. You also met little flying helper protocols called Help. It was all very nice. And then you all returned out of the computer cube with a promise from Leo Dawnhammer, the brother of Corin Dawnhammer, son of Benedict Dawnhammer, that he was going to help you turn off the machine, turn off the simulated AI world that everyone here in the city of Glass is living in. And upon arriving to the scene, you were confronted with an army of robots and a floating black-scale dragonborn who was like, yo, you guys are fucking assholes and try to fuck up my shit. So he tried to fuck up y'all's shit. That didn't happen. You guys got kind of fucked up, but like
actually,
not.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give him some credit.
Yeah, he did some work. He then also did the thing that bad guys do, which is you ran away as soon as things start to go real bad. You all pursued, and by pursued I mean you climbed on board the wings of Aramil as a was it a
Quetzalcoatlus?
yeah, Quetzalcoatlus, a dinosaur with some spindly arms. Trev flew himself with Nyx, I believe.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Who didn't crash?
Yeah, and
Nice job, past Nick, making good choices.
Brian,
and then-
you crashed. Technically, you were the crash.
you were the crash, in fact. As the weight the weight taxed the strength on that creature because although it has a good wingspan, bad strength score. And it plummeted to the ground, following Leo where he had run. That knocked out Phaedra, and I believe also knocked out Sai.
I got hurt for other reasons.
Well, you were already hurt.
Yes.
I
I got hurt
fell.
from some. It wasn't the crash that knocked me out, but yeah.
Either way, it was not a great crash.
No,
It got an assist.
Yeah, but you all recovered and brought the fight to Leo and his new mass of swirling robot bodies with a scary face. Imagine the giant Terminator or the baby Reaper from the end of Mass Effect 2. Some of you guys did fight with the giant mass of robots. Some of you took the fight to Leo, and by I mean some of you took the fight to Leo. Trev teleported behind him, cut him in half, and then flew away.
Oh, good.
And both of those problems are now done. What Leo was doing, you haven't figured out yet. He had opened up the caretaker AI and was inputting commands, but you have not figured out what those commands are or what they do. You have discovered that the base of the caretaker AI, where you are standing below the big ass computery thing, is also leading into a glass coffin. It looks like with a gold scaled dragonborn within. You have queried the caretaker AI, who said that it is a body of Benedict Dawnhammer. And that's where we're going to pick up from there. Because it's been 6 months before we dive in, I'm going to open the floor for some questions.
Quick question.
Yes.
For the computer. Does it show the previous entries, or is it only the last sentence?
Only the last sentence.
Damn it. Okay.
What language?
It's in common.
It's in common.
Okay.
Curiously, did it say the body or a body?
A body.
Ah, colognes. Love it. All right. I don't know. Okay, so the immediate threat of both Black Dragonborn guy and robot army currently out on pause.
Solved.
Yeah.
It would
The,
appear.
the robots too, definitely.
It would appear, yes.
Thank you. Okay.
Can we like? Well, I assume it's still like logged in the computer.
Yes, the command line has not gone away.
Is anyone like super needing
You're
some
muted.
healing?
Morgan.
I
You're
can
doing
heal
that like cursor like blink.
Yeah, it's got like a little tilde on the side, and it's just kind of
Yeah,
waiting
yeah.
for.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Is this an elevator prompt? That was for one person. Don't worry.
I was gonna
I'll take
ask,
that.
does anyone, if I cast Mass Cure Wounds, do we need that?
I have a
Yeah.
feeling that multiple
Yes.
people here probably do.
Just double checking.
Silent
I'm actually
looking
doing
great.
okay right now.
Treff and Sai look bad.
Okay.
I could use a little.
I mean,
Alright.
I've
Did you
probably
get, like,
taken
did
one
you
of
get, like,
your life
heavily
bars worth
burned?
of health. That hurt, but I'm all right.
All right.
I'm tough as fuck.
Okay.
This
Can
was
I,
also the first. So I just to give some wrap up as well before we like fully dive in. This was also the first sequence of fights where like Nyx got hurt. Like this was like things went
shit
weird in these fights.
I did get hurt, but I think people must have cured me as we went because I'm hurt, but I'm not like.
Yeah, there was some good
critical.
teen healing coming in from RML and Phaedra.
I have
Or,
more
I
hit
think.
points than my normal max because someone must have given me something.
Nope, you're currently a scorpion.
You're probably something.
Hell yeah!
All right. Well, I'll cast Mass Cure Wounds on everyone then.
Okay.
Give me a
All
second.
right, so I think this means that Aramel is not going to be the computer guy.
Yeah,
Welcome
so
to the computer.
As funny as it would be to have him type with his big claws.
is there a keyboard?
There is a command interface. I wouldn't call it a keyboard. It's more of a
So
uh,
what?
Yeah,
kind
but
of.
is it the analog to a keyboard?
It's
Like,
more
is
just
it-
like a singular glass panel with a number of lights underneath it.
Okay,
the
cool.
lights,
Can I
like,
do?
Are they shapes? Are they words?
You have already attempted to query, so I will say you've already figured this part out. You had to pass an intelligence check for this. It's you drag your finger along it to create the shape of letters.
Okay.
Everyone gets 20 hit points back.
Word.
Thank you.
Corin appreciates it because she was also not doing great. She, on the other hand, has not quite made her way over to the panel. She was on the way there, but then got sidetracked by beating a.
There
giant
was a lot
robot
to
in the
focus
head.
on. Yeah.
So she is kind of hustling towards the platform towards you guys as well.
All right. Cool.
I feel like she knew something about this computer.
I know, and I don't know if I want to let her touch it.
I mean,
I could scorpion grab
I don't
her.
want to be aggressive. I don't want to start a fight.
this is
But
probably weird for coming from me, but we've come this far with her.
Yeah.
I know, like, so I don't want to like start shit. She already doesn't like me.
Do
Doesn't
we
like
know? It's only because it's been 6 months. Like, what was her goal again?
Well, that's the thing. We tried to like talk to her and be like, hey, like you can be open with us and upfront about your goal because clearly you're hiding something. And she was like, fuck you.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Her stated goals, besides the "fuck you, I'm not letting you into my head" part of this,
Mhm.
was to take down the caretaker AI.
Okay, so we don't know beyond that. Got it. Cool.
No.
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if she just use this thing, whether we let her or not.
I know.
I feel like there was some discussion between her and her brother about taking the city back, or like
That's correct. Yes, you
Yeah.
you overheard a conversation between her and Leo about a bad idea that is you didn't get the full context, but it seemed like Corin was coming from a position of this whole nation state project was a bad idea and we should probably stop.
I mean,
And the purposes behind it, you still don't know.
Let her go for it, I say. Oh,
I mean, yeah,
well,
like
here's the thing. We need
he's speaking in Morse
Very
code.
language.
It's just the sound of chittering and clacking. Just,
Is it like Thieves Can't, but like with
yeah,
with
yeah.
Scorpion tongue.
So,
Because they've changed it so you can make Thieves Can't basically be ASL now. So
Oh,
yeah,
there you
that's
go.
neat.
So the only my concern is, like, honestly, her home, her people, she's got stuff going on, sure. But like, I don't want her to like delete all the people that are in the virtual world. And also, we need Darwin. He's in there, and I don't.
right.
Sorry to be selfish, other people.
So
but, like,
we figured
I really
out.
want
So
her
we
to-
figured out how to query this thing, right?
Yeah.
Did we figure out any other commands?
No.
Okay.
Do we?
I-
I guess we could
I
try
would
to
absolutely like to make an intelligence check,
Go for it.
or like an investigation or something to try to find, like,
Just straight in.
guidance.
straight int.
You are guided. You have a D4.
That's a 19 plus.
I don't think
whatever
he
my
needs
int
the
is.
D4.
Okay, well,
Yeah, I
just
think it's
to be
good.
safe.
Smart boy.
It's okay.
Yeah.
That puts me at a 21 technically.
Right. Oh, that's right. You're not the one with the high int. That's Nyx. I forgot.
No, I'm actually kind of an idiot.
Yeah.
But I am not.
What is that, John?
So
But I think I've
you,
been reading a lot of books to think
Yeah.
that I might understand some things here. I don't
So
know.
you were a little closer to the platform than Corin was. So I will say that you get there a good 15 to 20 seconds before she does. So you have a decent amount of time to look at this and kind of figure it
Okay.
out.
Cool.
You very quickly figure out that this queries like the caretaker AI that you had interacted with in the past, except that it doesn't have the actual AI component to it. It will not make choices against you. It will just respond directly to what you are putting in. So when you queried the previous caretaker AI, when you found it inside the apartment of Sonia Sparkscale, I have it written down.
Sounds like a My Little Pony character.
You're correct.
It probably is.
Like,
It is
I-
somewhere.
I didn't fact check this one. Totally possible.
It might,
Um,
I don't
You
know.
were able to ask the caretaker AI queries, and it responded relatively truthfully, but it also had its own agenda behind it. This is the direct interaction with the AI
Cool.
sans agenda.
I just need to
It's a
be a good
computer that
DBA.
can't lie
Let's
to
do
you.
this.
Correct.
Yeah, but called the damn cops on us, so.
Yeah.
Did do that?
It's a snitch, not a bitch.
No, it's
Uh,
both.
It's fair.
Can we?
The other one was a bitch, though.
Sucks in
Has
it.
anybody asked to see if it's backing anything up? Is this?
Oh,
where is this stuff? Where is the storage for this?
So the things that you have asked the caretaker since you've gotten there, Fader and Nyx, you have asked it, turn off the robots, and it said it cannot do that.
Okay.
You asked for who is in the coffin, and it said a body of Benedict Dawnhammer, and that's as far as you got.
Okay.
Yep.
Does anybody else have more pertinent questions? Because it's like.
Yeah, I would. So the computer can't lie. That's good. So
Because
I-
where we came out of was above us, right?
Correct.
yes.
Directly above you.
So we can't I don't know, eject Darwin or whatever, like a fucking hard drive, right?
You could try.
That's
Yeah, I mean,
Well, yeah,
who's to
that's
say
what
we
I was
can't?
more like. I'm trying to figure out
Go Darwin software.
I'm gonna say we could
Yeah.
try to extract individuals
Yeah,
or whatever, or
Yeah, see, there we
reconstitute
go. Yeah,
individuals or whatever you want to do.
eject
Sure.
disk.
I'm worried about the safety of the people if we don't do it.
I mean,
right. But
yes, absolutely. You're correct to be. I just don't know what we can do.
so maybe we can ask the computer, how do we safely rematerialize people?
That's a good,
Bingo.
yeah.
We-
We just type
for it.
help.
I,
Yeah, see, that's kind of what I
Sure.
wanted to do, but I didn't want to be like.
See if we can get a list of
Command options.
What, yeah,
Sure,
what
I
it
didn't-
lets
yeah,
us
yes.
do.
Honestly, you could if you want to.
Somebody just
control
type in the word list.
Yeah, it's just whatever the. I
Yes.
mean, I would leave it to somebody else who's smarter than me. If it's how do you get it to tell you what it can do?
Yeah, I want that.
All right.
I try that.
Is everyone in agreement?
Question
with this?
mark icon.
Yeah.
Great. You
Open
draw a
the
little,
console commands.
and you get a response back that says, I do not recognize that input. Here is a list of
Ooh.
recognized inputs.
That
Yeah.
was-
There we go.
Ah,
Tell me
Yeah.
that this list is a mile long.
Just to continue to make command prompt jokes.
Yeah.
Spacebar to do the next
So-
page.
So basically, what you get is that from this console, the options that are available to you are listed as Force, Protocol, Record, Archive, and Delete, and that's it.
Well, actually, we don't know if it's is it record or record. We don't know.
You don't know.
Uh-oh.
Archive might be that
God.
might provide us the list of the previous prompts.
Mhm.
Possibly.
It's the
Or
Sure.
it's just an archive of all the people that are in there.
That's what I'm thinking. It probably is. But
Well, that could be
we're gonna,
record also.
Press
Yeah,
the
we're gonna-
button.
So,
Yeah, we're gonna go down the list here. We're gonna start with command number 1 of a million.
So you're
Uh,
choosing Force.
Yeah,
No.
don't do that.
Archive. No,
Oh,
no.
you're hitting Archive. Okay.
Yeah.
A little bar pops up that says Archiving.
Hey, you're trying to
Oh.
archive something. Would you like
Oh.
to
Can we cancel it? Is there a cancel button?
cancel?
Yes, there is an escape.
What do I do?
X in
Okay.
the corner.
No,
Oh no, there's pop-ups.
it does do what you thought it did. It does suddenly pop up with a list of what is recorded as 100 I cannot say this. Jesus, 11596 different names.
Oh,
names.
jeez.
Okay.
It was 11,000 or 1,000 something.
is it user friendly enough that there's
100,000, just over 100,000.
15,000.
Thanks.
Is it user friendly enough? There's a search bar with that.
Yes,
Can I search Darwin?
sure. I will say by this point, Corin does hit the platform.
Okay. fair
You
enough.
search Darwin. Darwin's name pops up. You've now learned Darwin's full name. Congratulations. It is Darwin Gleamtail.
Is there only one
okay.
Darwin, or is there more than one?
There is only one Darwin.
Mhm,
Alright.
Does
okay.
it return anything with the last name of Darwin?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, does he have any family?
We need to be stopped working.
At this point, Corin does hit the
Did you
platform and looks
really?
at you and goes, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
Being
Yeah,
careful.
Does this thing understand regex?
Do you know how this
Eat
thing works?
shit.
Are
Are you
trying
actually
to...
asking that, Trev?
Yes.
She looks at you and goes, "I have no fucking idea."
Cool.
What?
All right,
Megan?
same boat as us.
We're taking it slow. We're being careful.
We're trying not to accidentally delete everything.
You know what? I appreciate the safety. I did not think of that as an option. Fair enough. And she kind of like
So-
puts her warhammer on the ground, top down.
I
and
don't
just
think
sort of
that will
leans
help us
against
with the
it.
computer, but sure.
Just your dad wouldn't have left like traps and shit in this, would he have?
Probably not. I mean, he
Okay.
didn't- from what I could tell, and she kind of gestures at everything. A lot of this fucked up and shit came after my dad vanished.
Okay. All right.
So like
Good.
your brother did it.
I would assume he was a piece of shit.
Yeah, he was an asshole.
kind
by
of
the way.
Yeah, he
nudges half the body with her toe, and there is no amount of remorse on her face whatsoever. She seems to not give a flying fuck.
Oh, phew. I thought
Do
that
we
might have
have
been
anything
awkward.
on
We're good.
him?
You haven't searched the body if you want to.
I'll
chef.
ask her if that's okay, because that seems a little gauche.
I'm not
She
gonna ask
doesn't
him.
say a word.
Yeah, that's
She
what I was
sort of
like, I was
she idly gestures.
I'm just,
Really?
he might have something on him that could help us.
Wait, where's
Walks
the
over,
other
kicks
half?
the corpse. Yeah, I hate this guy.
Where's the lower half of them?
I'm just looking to see if he has anything on
The
him
lower
that might
half
help
is
us.
underneath the thing that Marleman is currently typing into. The upper half was on the thing that Marleman is currently typing
Oh.
into. Trev pulled it off. Or no, I'm sorry. Nix attempted to pull it off and failed, and then Phaedra had to come
That's
to help.
horrible.
Hey, Phaedra,
Yeah, all
you want
right.
top or bottom?
I'll take the top, I
All right,
guess.
both of you
Search his
roll
bottom.
separate investigation checks, which is the
Sure.
most morbid thing I have ever
Again,
said.
Hey.
I'm not trying to be gauche. I am just trying to see if
What
we
are
can
the-
find anything on him.
I had an
What are
awesome
the other
magic battle
commands?
with this dude in the sky. He
So
owes
the
me.
the commands again are force, query, or not query.
Wait, we were on Darwin.
Yeah,
weren't we?
before we
Yeah.
like go back to the menu, is there like any way to interact with Darwin's listing?
No, it's just an archive of names.
It's
Just a
okay.
list.
I can't like
Okay.
click on it or anything.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
we
so
can go
then
back.
main menu.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you return back to the main menu.
17.
24.
17. And you're searching the bottom half side. You find his cool boots. The boots of instant transmission.
Ooh.
Which
Okay.
Those boots
you
are still warm.
they
Those
are
are
very
whatever.
warm.
Whatever. He fucking tried to kill us.
Give me
That's fair.
But
That's
there's
fair.
there's
can
nothing
already
else.
do that.
There's nothing
No,
else
I
on the
understand.
bottom.
Okay.
Okay.
And then Phaedra, on the
Yes.
upper part, you find a very nice amulet that is actually a locket. The locket is locked. But there is actually nothing else in his pockets besides his spellcasting focus, which was a leaf.
Aw.
That's weird.
Still an asshole.
Do you want the leaf next, or do you want the amulet?
I want the lock.
He says yes.
I want the locket thing.
I just wanted to check first. Maybe you were super interested in this cool leaf.
I see shiny.
I'll take the leaf, man. This place is fucked.
All right.
So let's take the leaf.
You take the leaf from Phaedra, RML, and you look at it, and you realize immediately this is not a real leaf.
Oh,
It
it's
is
a plastic leaf.
It's not plastic. It's a piece of metal that has been shaped into a leaf.
Oh no.
Is it a key?
Aramel's worst nightmare.
Maybe. You don't know.
No, so can I just say a couple of things? First off, I imagine Armil would stop being a scorpion.
I assumed that had happened,
No,
yes.
he has a leaf and a
And-
scorpion. It's funnier that way.
If he was
Interacting
handed
with
a
the
metal
computer.
leaf- if he was handed a metal leaf, he would just instantly toss it to the side. Like,
In
fuck.
in my defense, I thought it was a leaf until he said
Useless.
otherwise. Yeah, right.
Is this amulet magic?
Roll an Arcana check.
Can I help with that?
No.
Oh. Hang on. Do you want me to just identify it?
Because I thought, yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. I'll use the Mongol's monocle and identify that in the boots.
Smart. So we'll do these real quick because the Mongol allows you to do that instantly. Boots of instant transmission. If your HP drops lower than 25%, you can cast Dimension Door immediately.
Oh, that's not a
That's so
function?
good.
I don't want those anymore.
Okay.
Ah, that's so cool.
It does require attunement.
Okay. So I will take notes on it just so he can make some more his own better ones in the future.
The locket is not magical.
Okay.
Not magical. But is there any information like his family locket or something?
Does Identify give you that?
It'll say like what if it's a regular item. I think it's kind of DM discretion how much information you want to give.
Gotcha. It is a very nice silver amulet with a locket in the middle of it. There's very nice filigree. It is still locked.
Yeah, I want to fix that.
Okay.
I picked the lock.
Okay.
Does
my-
Grim Psychometry only work on magic stuff?
Oh.
Good to know.
Oh, I could do that actually. I am useful here.
I'm trying to remember all my bonuses. So I have I think maybe that's all of it. So I think I rolled 29.
Okay. Yeah, that lock. It was a very crappy lock anyway, but it's like
it opens.
basically. You flick it open, and inside is a picture there's two pictures. One on the left side of the locket is of a gold-skinned dragonborn in very regal robes. He's got a very nice like tuft of gray beard with just a little bit of black still in it. A pair of small spectacles on his relatively long snout. Looks like a very dignified individual. And on the right side is two very young black-skinned dragonborn, very clearly who don't get along and are being forced to sit for whatever this photo or picture or whatever was. You could tell that one is male, one is female. They both look to be no more than maybe 10. It's a very cute photo.
It's like the paintings of Zuko and Azula's family at the beach house.
Yeah.
So I open it and I see that and I say, I think that you should probably have this, Corin.
She
Corin.
takes it from you, looks at it, and make an insight check next.
Okay. I thought you were going to say, and chucks it into the pit.
Yep.
You're at the bottom of the pit. There's not much further down to go.
All right, insight. Let's see.
Don't worry, y'all found the bottom of that pit.
Oh, my insight's awful, but I rolled pretty good. 16.
Okay, not bad. For a pretty hard to read individual who has been very good at keeping their emotions and their goals and whatnot pretty close to the chest, you are able to get a little bit of emotion as she kind of takes the locket, looks at it. You see a relatively deep breath come in. You see a kind of twitching at the lips and mouth before she kind of snaps it closed and puts it in a pocket.
Autumn, stop. Thank you. She keeps rubbing her face on my laptop. Sorry.
No.
She's very cute, but it's distracting. She's just like, yeah.
Nyx kind of goes to like pat her, but then changes her mind because she feels awkward, and just says, I know obviously in the end it was not good, but I am sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I kind of give her like a knowing look, but don't really comment on it.
Yeah.
Because I assume she knows to whom I refer.
She is not. She's kind of locked down at the moment. She
No,
probably doesn't even
sorry,
notice.
Nyx. I was
sure.
giving Nyx specifically a look of just like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shame what happens when your brothers become assholes.
I was just about to say, does anybody have a brother that's not a total asshole? I'm.
Do you does not having a brother count?
In real life, yes.
In game.
See, I don't even know what that other part's like. So.
Yep.
All right, so we're waiting for Morgan to get back to follow up on what Marlon wants to do with the panel.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
But if anybody else wants to query the machine, I
was gonna say. So the options were force, archive, record or record, and delete, and something else.
Yes, it is. Force, query, record, archive, delete.
So I want to press query.
Okay, you press query. Another command bar pops up with a little caret. This seems to be the screen that it was on when you guys had first gotten there.
Makes sense, yeah.
All right. Force makes me nervous. And record makes me a little nervous.
I'm going to assume
Delete is way worse, bro.
That's why I'm not even fucking with that one.
Record.
Okay, you hit record, and a number of different smaller screens pop up on the big screen. They all seem to be project files.
Oh.
Can I click one?
Sure.
Do they have names or are they like numbers?
Numbers primarily.
All right. I just picked one. Yeah.
They seem to be numbers in what could be estimated as dates, but it's hard to kind of pinpoint because they're written in a format you've never seen before.
Yeah.
So you hit one of them, and a text log pops up. It is a text log between someone using the initials BD, someone using the initials HS, and someone using the initials KS. Not what that would mean in the internet.
So BD is probably gold guy.
And then KS is probably Corin.
And then
wait.
HS. What's the other one?
Dawnhammer.
Dawnhammer?
Yeah.
Oh.
So what
Is that what her brother went by too?
No.
Leo.
So the list of or the text chat that pops up seems to be about implementation. It's a discussion between three individuals about how to convince the group that's or to convince the city that this idea is a good idea. You could see the one that uses the initials HS is very leaning into not giving people a choice and simply kind of mandating and forcing people to do it. It would appear that BD and KS are very against that idea and want people to be able to go into the system willingly. But it's a multi-line conversation that kind of revolves around that idea.
Okay.
Corin,
Mm.
who created the caretaker?
The caretaker, that was a kind of communal thing. My brother ended up designing it, from what I understand, but it was the council's idea in the long run.
Do you know who HS could stand for?
Probably Husha Spearwater, if I had to guess.
Is that a council member?
Lawmaster.
Lawmaster?
KS.
Like a yes.
Uh,
She's
I heard
squeaky.
that one, Autumn.
She's very squeaky. I'm sorry.
She's so cute.
I gotta give her cuddle time. I'm sorry.
Gotcha. Kate Scaleshine, master of medicine and populace.
Okay.
It's the security one was the one pushing for people to not have a choice to go in, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
that sounds.
Properly dystopian, yes.
Mhm.
Can we click on the next one?
Sure. You click on another random one. How close to that last one do you want to go?
Ooh,
Hang on. I was gonna say before we finish that, was there a resolution to that? Like, did they decide
No,
something?
It seemed to just sort of end in KS saying, "Let's discuss in person," and then that kind of log ending there.
I was gonna say, what's the last entry?
Yeah, let's find the last one.
Like, what was the last entry?
So the very last entry,
But fine.
the very last entry is a write-up from BD. It is a relatively long write-up of what appears to be his final thoughts on the project. The writings say, I actually have this one written out in full. This idea was a good one at the start. I can promise you that. Whatever decision comes from this and whatever decision comes from my end, this was a good idea. I just wanted to make people safe. But this wasn't the way. I should have known this wasn't the way, but I was certain this was the way. I'm going to try and stop this. I'm going to try and end this. But if not, I want this to live as a record to my bad ideas, to my bad choices, and to the things I should not have done. Catania, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to keep you safe. And that's it.
I thought he didn't want people to be forced in there.
He did.
Question: did somebody read that out to the group, or
no? It's just sort of
didn't read
sitting
it.
on the screen.
I think I was the one touching the computer.
Wait, was Catania KS again or no?
No, that's Kate. Kate Scaleshine. was
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Tanya's
So-
Someone else.
like
His family, his loved one.
You hear a voice from behind you, from a very sullen voice, that say, "My mother."
yeah,
Oh,
had a feeling.
Yeah.
So is there any way we could open the glass?
You can ask the computer.
Yeah, can I query that, I guess?
Sure. How do you want to phrase that?
he's like half, he's got a bunch of wires and crap in him too. It's like half goopy kind of.
Yeah,
wire
he was
situation.
half goop. Through the course of this time period that you guys have been spending, he has become less goop.
Oh,
Right, word.
He seems to be reconstituting inside of the coffin.
interesting.
Okay. Reconstitution progress, please.
Yeah.
Reconstitution
Oh.
progress at 87%.
Okay.
Okay.
A little bit. Talk to this dude.
Okay.
Not to be rude, but do we know if Corin's mom is alive?
Have you asked?
We could. That's a.
Corin, not to be rude, but is your mom alive?
Oh,
No.
jeez. Okay.
Okay. My bad, dog.
No.
She kind of stops, thinks about your response to that, and goes, I don't think anyone's ever responded to me that way.
Yeah, nope. That's Aramel for you.
He's trying to be sensitive.
Honestly,
I would
that
say
is
we
him.
were
That is
good
him being
dogs.
fairly sensitive. Honestly.
If it wasn't so annoying, I would appreciate it.
Oh, that's
You were well-meaning, buddy. Okay.
All right. So I think we should wait a little bit, maybe, for
Him to pull himself together.
Dick to
Mhm.
thank you, Sai.
And the fact that it recognizes the word reconstitute as a command means be able to get like more, go down that rabbit hole a little bit and be like reconstitute help and see if we can start like pulling up other people.
Can
Yeah.
we try to figure out
And we might
what
put this
he was-
box to be free, but because that might be really messy.
Yeah.
He'd do sweet like remixes of people.
Can we figure out like what were they using his body for something? Like, do we
You
know?
can ask.
Probably just put him in there. I
Because
bet.
like it wasn't until now that he started reconstituting, right? It was only when Leo came over and started playing.
Leo seems to have been doing something that is causing this to happen.
Oh, so he intended. Okay, interesting. That's okay.
So
We
maybe
can't
it's
assume too much about his intent.
Roughly how long has this process been taking?
About 2 minutes or so.
Oh, okay. So like we wouldn't have time to like rest up.
No, there's no short rest time. No.
Okay.
History of or query history of the guy's name. I forget his name. Benedict Don Hammer guy. Yeah.
Sure. You get a full fucking biography. That's
Oh, okay. I thought we had
eight-
like a little entry for.
no, that's like 800 pages long because
Okay,
it's the
never mind.
full- It is the full mental download of this man's history.
Can I
from
scroll
his
all the way to the
head.
bottom?
Yeah,
Sure.
sure. Look at, like the last week.
Yeah,
or
like just
so.
to see if there's anything that says like what this situation is.
Sure. So the last entries in there is, so one thing you notice is that there seems to be some pre-written part, and then some stream of consciousness part. That seems to flip over. Do you want to kind of scroll to where the flip is?
Yeah.
Okay. So the pre-written part seems to be all the bits before entering Elysium.
Mhm.
The stream of consciousness is when he is in Elysium, because his mind and his memories are just getting directly uploaded at that point in time.
Right, that makes
So
sense.
he wrote his own entry, or someone wrote his entry before going in, and then it just got updated. The very last entry in his biography, basically, is exited Elysium and then a date format you don't recognize.
Can I point it out to Corin? Be like, do you know what this date is?
Yeah, that's the date my old man refused to come out of his house.
Sorry, what?
Yeah,
Come out
well,
of his house.
So one of the reasons I left, besides not thinking this was a great idea, was that according to everybody, my father went into his home, never came back out.
Dude, he went into this thing here, you know?
Yeah.
Well, she kind of looks at the computer and says, looks like he came out.
Right.
Okay. Huh.
My guess is, and she kind of lifts the warhammer and starts spinning it in her hand again. My old man got cold feet towards the idea, and someone didn't like that idea.
Oh.
Someone like HS
Or Leo.
or your brother.
Maybe one, maybe both. I'm very anxious to find out.
Well, it seems like we're going to have the chance to talk to him in a few minutes.
Oh,
I hope
boy.
so.
Prepare yourself for that.
I hope so.
Well, I mean, based on what you last know of him, what should we expect once he's him?
Assuming
that's-
it is. I was going to say, assuming it is him.
If that's him, you're going to expect a very curmudgeonly old man who's going to seem very, very nice and very, very genial. Just keep in mind, he's a load of crap.
Okay.
Yeah, we've actually kind of found a couple of those, so we're good.
Great.
Mm. Okay.
It is around now that there is a beep.
Okay.
And the lid of the coffin kind of slides open.
Ding, dragon's done.
All right.
Sting dragon's done.
Mm.
There is some stirring inside the coffin.
I would get him.
And the individual kind of leans up,
Okay, so gives me
shakes their head a bit. And you can see, Nyx, you especially, a face you now recognize. A very regal, golden scaled dragonborn. Way more gray in the beard than was in the Locket photo. And no spectacles, but the same sort of like kind of structure and regality to the form of Benedict Dawnhammer. They lean up, kind of roll their shoulders a little bit,
Oh yeah, I just real.
kind of look over at all of you guys and says, I should have expected an audience.
Good instinct.
I never know when to clap.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
They kind of stand up and roll their back out and kind of stretch a
Sai
little
is
bit.
going to try to quickly and stealthily put his son back together and like
Oh,
Jesus.
come on now.
no, like lay a cloak over it or something.
I was gonna
so
say,
he
at the
doesn't,
very
like,
least,
see
get it out of the
bifurcated
immediate view.
son.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like
Quickly and
so he doesn't
stealthily.
wake up and be like, "Oh, that's half my son. That's the other half."
Sure, you do so.
Starting to get better,
Benedict kind of
guys.
steps out of the coffin, rolls his shoulders a little bit, and continues to kind of like stretch and seems to be doing a lot of like kind of small movements in his hands and kind of flexing his various muscles. He looks over at Karin and goes, "Huh, I did not expect you to return." She kind of looks at him a little bit quizzically, but doesn't say much back. Looks again at all of you, especially you, Nyx, since you seem to be closest to the keyboard, and says, "Did you do you appreciate our fine work?
What?
Our beautiful Elysium structure."
I got as high as
You definitely.
I did. I'm gonna see if I can make this jump.
And it took a lot of effort, I'm sure.
Oh, but I can't just jump.
Okay.
What?
No. Okay. And I'm sure it took a lot of work, but I'm not certain that it came out how you wanted based off of some of the things we've seen.
Yes, a first experiment. Certainly a strong first pass, but could definitely use some refinement.
This doesn't really seem like the kind of thing you get a second shot at.
Well, I don't. Yeah, when people's lives are at stake.
You're right. You're entirely right. You know, we've made grave errors, and it is up to us to correct the system that we have instituted.
Why does this feel like the BP apology?
Yeah. More important than
is he
that, right?
sincere at all?
This has the same energy as I'm sorry you felt that way.
Yeah.
Roll an insight, Sai. While he is saying all this, he is walking from kind of the side of the coffin and around. Marlon, you've missed
Does
some
he have
shit.
clothes on?
No, he is
sure did.
naked as the day he was born.
I am keeping my sword close to hand.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Okay, I'm gonna DM you some stuff.
Sure.
I'm gonna say that after he says, I don't remember exactly what he said, whatever he just said last, Nick says, okay, so.
Just gonna pick Nyx up so she's not at dick level.
He would be more knee level, and he's not that much of a hanger. However,
Just
I
saying.
mean, boys droop after a while.
welcome back, Morgan.
Sorry.
Uh,
Oh, I know there's a Dragon Ball joke in there. Just
while
I
type
don't think I have much to do here, but blink directly into the camera.
while I type this out to Jay, can one of you guys give Morgan a quick rundown on what he missed?
Sorry, folks.
We realized that the computer was reconstituting the guy.
Benedict.
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 Yeah. I don't remember
All of
exactly
y'all.
what. I don't remember what exactly was the last thing you saw. There was
The last thing what they were, I think they were just figuring out what the hell was in the locket, maybe, or trying to get
Yeah.
it past.
So
Y'all were
the
handing each
computer
other
had a
a
bunch of
locket when I walked
information in
away.
it. The computer had a thing with like a record of some like old project conversations and stuff related to this whole thing. And it seems like the dude who's now standing before us was like, very involved in making it happen, but apparently wanted it to be more of an elective process. And then there was like the head of security of the city that we get the impression was a little bit more gung-ho about it. And maybe he got cold feet towards the end because it kind of got away from him.
Westworld, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 He
So I'll be like, well, it's nice to see you again, caretaker.
kind of looks at you, Sai. Whatever do you mean?
Yeah, I'm looking at Sai like, what?
So,
Pardon?
Excuse me,
Corin
does anybody
kind of
else recognize his?
Corin kind of stifles, like kind of straightens up next to you, Sai, and whispers to you, "Are you sure?"
Do you remember your dad talking like this?
Only occasionally.
Did it just replicate his voice? Like, was it just using it as like a pattern? Like if it's not if it was like a created thing, maybe it only borrowed his voice as like the highest person in the city or whatever.
Well, I'm getting a strong vibe here that what came back wasn't necessarily
Oh.
Benedict.
Oh, his
going in.
body, but not his. Oh.
Yeah, I think something else hitched a ride on a
Cool.
boat not made for him.
But if it's.
I believe that
Awesome.
we might be. Did we have a list of the consciousnesses that are still in this giant rectangle?
Yes, you do.
Because let's say if you search his name and it's still in there, then my sword comes back out.
Yeah, I'm at this point. It's
So 3 weapons immediately get drawn between a big sword, small sword, and hammer.
Yeah.
Magic
If
hands.
somebody is hijacking this guy's body, then I want
Yeah.
to know that right now.
I think we have a ghost in the shell.
The caretaker kind of puts its hands up and says, "Very well. You are more clever than I expected, Sai."
I get that a lot.
Now,
Can we put him back in the box? Can we like?
oh,
Because I don't want to destroy if
now
I mean, we might be able to make him a body.
Hey,
still has
Listen.
consciousness in the system. I don't want to destroy his body all.
Don't worry, I'll collect all the parts and shove them back in the box. It's fine.
yeah, don't worry. All the parts will end up
that's
back in the
not
box.
quite how. Either way,
I don't know how anything
We'll
works.
get a mop. Just you have questions to answer.
now, listen. I understand now that my feint was a poor one. However, I still have things to offer. After all, at this point, thanks to the bifurcation of our friend there, and it kind of gestures towards the
Oh, we should
cloaked
have known. If it was the
to
real one, he
have-
would have been real upset seeing his son cleaved in two.
Leo. At this point, I believe I'm the only one who knows how to release all these people safely. I'm more than happy to do so. I just get to walk out.
What do you want? What?
Oh, I just want to leave.
Oh, just not be a voice in a computer, basically.
I'm far too smart to be contained into a box.
I think that there's a problem
Oh.
here. You can't, like, I don't imagine that there's a way to bring back the person whose body you've already taken.
The person whose body is already taken is long gone, my friend.
I was gonna say, is this like a
How can we
like a
leave?
simulacrum almost?
You can certainly query the system if you want and see if you find a Benedict Dawnhammer. There's nothing to be found.
I thought we did do that.
No.
You're
Trev
looking
said,
for other boy.
yeah, you looked for Darwin. You didn't look for Benedict. It would have taken too long to, as part of this conversation, to have actually done that. Trev had layered that as a threat, but
Hang on. So
Okay, so then yes, I would like to actually do that. No.
you do that.
also, can you
Nowhere
try
to be
to
found.
find the body of Benedict Dawnhammer? Where the bodies of Benedict Dawnhammer are?
You're looking at the last one.
Well,
Yeah, I don't
say
trust
that,
you.
but it also said a body. So let's just see if there's any others around.
Sure. Where do you want to look?
I got my money on us being able to figure this sucker
Having
out.
someone query the system location of bodies of Benedict Dawnhammer.
What would the system come back with that? I did not think about this.
Man, you're the one who used the article A, right?
There was a reason for that. But it does genuinely come back, no physical forms to be found.
Okay.
Can we create query?
When you say that, that's when Caretaker really puts its hands up and says, "You're looking at that benefit."
You're looking at that benefit as in
This is a made version of Benedict Dawnhammer's body.
Because there's a bunch of goop in there, you just take the goop and make whatever.
Yeah.
So is this what Leo was intending then? Was to give Caretaker a body, basically?
Would appear so.
that looks like his dad.
That's
That's
I will
Yo, I'm on
when the session is over and we're like on the other side of this, I will peel back the curtain and explain what is actually happening. here.
Sure.
But your characters
Okay.
wouldn't know, so I won't go into detail.
Can I just throw a cloth at him so we're just not like it's just a little awkward?
You're really fixated here.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. I don't
I'm just saying,
No,
In character backstory, Fader does have some resentment towards Dragonborn, so this is
Yeah.
all
And their
sort of
dicks, apparently.
Not that,
manifested.
no,
in weird
it's
ways.
literally just modesty's sake. Just
It accepts a cloak,
thank you.
kind of
just come.
puts it on, ties up.
Yeah, okay.
Question for you: What will you do with your freedom?
I haven't decided yet. There's, from what I understand, a wide world out there to see and experience, and I would love to experience it.
Gotta say, really sus to have that want for yourself, but to have trapped thousands of people in a computer.
Oh, that's only one
Agreed.
side of my personality.
Okay.
That doesn't make it any better.
Gotta say, I don't respect the hypocrisy.
What? Yeah. You're... So
I was created with flaw. Now then, would you like to have all of these people released back to their mortal forms or not? You can strike me down here, or I can let them all go.
Oh, this green building up here is fun.
What's
Maybe I'll poke
well,
the computer a little bit.
okay.
I was gonna say outside of fiction,
I
how
thought
come
just
we aren't banging on this keyboard trying to figure this shit out? Like,
Yeah.
As long as we do so carefully.
I think that's the real reason.
Yeah.
yeah, I
We don't
thought
want-
a terrible thought
Oh,
crossed
here's
my
the
mind, so I'm just
Okay.
Hmm.
So you're asking us to reconstitute the people here
Mm-hmm.
and then walk you out the door and just wave goodbye.
You certainly don't have to walk me out the door. The process will take some time. I can start it, walk away, and you all can wait for the wonders of the handiwork to
Oh god,
complete.
it's
Can I ask a question?
Certainly.
how does this whole what do you call it?
My immediate
Process? What do you call this process?
Reconstitution.
I type reconstitution into the computer.
It pops up a field.
So
Yeah, I forgot to say this is a thing that I also did.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Sorry.
Try
So-
someone's
Well, at least I
name.
suggested it. We didn't actually do it, but
so the reason so did caretaker did you
But also, still, I would also want to answer that question. How does that work?
did you yeah, I was gonna say, did he override his personality or was there nothing because he was dead? I'm confused.
Benedict Dawnhammer was a corpse when he entered into Elysium.
Oh.
This was a blank shell.
Okay.
And how do you
Wait.
reconstitute whatever the word was again? How do you do? How does that work?
Science,
where does the-
magic.
If I
If
I
you'll
told
allow
you
me
that,
to be a little gross, viscera come from?
I just can I just like gesture at the green tubes all over the place?
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Oh, is there? Okay.
oh yeah,
I'm just
you're
assuming that's it.
surrounded by them.
Word
Cool.
biomass pops into
these
your head.
green biomass pods that kind of pulse on the sides of this pit. There are probably about 100,000 of them that
People
line the entirety.
Holy shit.
Okay.
So here's my thing. I'm not comfortable with you starting this process and leaving because if it stops working,
Mhm.
we need somebody to be able to fix it.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone out first.
Was
How
there
long-
anyone else who went in with as a shell besides
This was the only shell
Benedict.
available.
Okay.
This idiot, and it again kind of gestures at Leo. I don't think it would have chosen this as my form if there was anything else.
Oh. Okay.
Right. So you take the people out and stay
Why?
here with us for now.
Nah, see, I would love to stand and chat. However, my usefulness to you ends the moment that every single person is out of this computer, at which point, and it gestures at Corin, someone here smashes my head into oblivion. I start it. I will stay within the city until the process is complete.
And if you want to teach one of these guys how to fix it or what the errors might be or what might go wrong, then maybe I'll let you out of my sight. But otherwise, it just can't. We can't rely on this machine we don't understand.
I can accept that. I will teach one of you how to do it, and then I will stay within the city until the process is complete. And then I will teach you how to unlatch the city from where it is.
There you go.
How long will this take?
Probably anywhere between a week, maybe a month, maybe a year.
Don't have that time.
No, we do not.
Um,
Curiously, are you aware of any time dilation effects happening here?
All right, so here we go. Here's the thing. What we're gonna do is or at least what I'm
Doing
going to
God's
pitch,
work.
is that we're going to get our homie out,
Mhm.
Mr. Darwin, and then
Yeah.
we're going to ask him who might be able to oversee this process, and then do
Might be
them
Darwin.
next.
Yeah.
It
And
might be
then
it
after
might be
that,
Darwin.
we need to find
We
somebody
need-
else because of reasons.
I know.
But like we need him to get a team that can oversee this whole process and we can trust them and then we can leave them to it. That's the best we're gonna do here, I think.
Yeah.
I have a question. Why was Leo putting you in a body?
Well, my creator just didn't want to see his good work go to waste.
You were doing the
So-
whole thing. You had a job.
So we
it was
put
great.
you into a jelly mass, like
Now
I'll
you
just
where
can
you will
die.
eventually disintegrate into nothing.
So was he
Well-
just trying to bring his dad back? That's
I will remind
know
you
about
guys that he only started reconstituting this form after you guys had beaten the living shit out of him.
Yeah.
Oh, so he
Yeah.
just wanted a powerful person to fucking fight us. Okay.
Incorrect
Eh.
still.
Right?
I don't know about that.
Wanted the computer to live, you
But-
know?
Oh, I see.
He knew you guys were going to succeed.
Yeah.
That's fair.
He did. I don't know. I don't. He would know that we could crush you too then.
Absolutely, but I think he also knew the one gambit I had.
He might have been betting that we wouldn't.
Right.
Hmm.
Maybe just to spite that guy, we smashed this thing's head in.
What's your alignment, Aramel?
True neutral.
Alignments are bullshit.
I'm just curious.
I would say
I
probably
don't
in
think
the neutral area.
boundless silliness is on the board.
I think that's chaotic neutral. I think that's
I'd go with that. Yeah. Uh,
I gotta say, I mean,
How about this?
Can you get Darwin out right now?
huh?
I can attempt to.
I think that's still.
I don't want attempt. I want it done.
Yeah, I still want. I
It's
still
a
think
part
that's
of the
plan
deal.
A here.
If the attempt is, come on,
Yeah, you have to. I imagine you have to see the wisdom in
you
this.
fail
like,
anywhere in the middle of this and it's over.
It's
Fair
in your
enough.
interest to help us assemble a team.
Yeah,
and assemble
like,
this
come on,
without you.
like,
Fair enough.
I'm not somebody who, goes back on a word. If
I have
know.
seen.
Say
all-
less, Marleman.
I have seen all of your brains.
I'm not
I
someone.
have seen inside all of your minds. I know the honesty and the lack of honesty in some of your words.
Then you'll know that if I make a deal, I have to stand by it.
I am aware.
Less so for me, but I do think that I'm being very reasonable.
I also know that I can give you the information that you need, and then you will use that as you need to.
I would
I will
say
say-
that you know that you probably can recognize that I have, shall we say, bigger fish to fry. And we would all like to move on with our lives and make things better here.
Fair enough. We will divide and conquer then. I will go to the surface and begin to unstick the city, and you all can go and begin releasing these people from the machine. I will give that information freely. It will speed up all of these processes.
Yeah.
Fair?
For the
I don't
record,
think you're going to the surface alone.
well, no, someone should go with him.
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah.
for the record, I don't like this.
I'm open to other suggestions. I absolutely am.
I mean, my only other suggestion is trying to figure out the computer, or maybe even, can we talk to Darwin? Didn't he help design the system?
He
We'd
did.
have to that would start with getting him out of there.
Yeah,
which
let's-
is
it-
what
Yeah,
I
that
was
was
thinking.
that's why I said that first.
Yeah, let's get
okay.
Darwin out first.
Yeah.
Caretaker
why don't we do that
raises three
before
fingers.
anything else?
Hmm.
What?
Force has never been tested in a way that did not leave the person permanently damaged.
What is?
Like forcing
One of the
somebody out
commands.
of the tubes.
Oh,
One of the commands is force.
Reconstitute gives you a shell with no mind,
Okay.
and delete vanishes them from the system.
Oh.
At this point, Caretaker kind of looks at Corin and says, "Your father's will was the weakest, but his ideals were the strongest."
Okay.
You're playing with fire,
Corin,
buddy.
Corin kind of grinds her teeth and goes, "That I."
Which one were you?
Bastard.
Which one were you?
How do you?
How
mean?
did you get brought out? Because you were pretty clearly they paired a consciousness with a body just fine.
I
Or is
left
this a-
the
is
same
this a-
way
I
you
was
all
gonna
left.
Is this a is there still a
Well,
version
how
of you in
did
there? Is
we
this a
leave?
copy?
Wait. That's what I'm asking. How did, because we went in and we talked to Darwin and then we left. How did we do that?
You chose to leave.
Right. Yeah, it's a choice, right? Because the fucking Dawnhammer guy wanted to give everyone a choice. It's their choice if they want to leave or not.
Yeah, but what
you
if they
saying
don't
the
know if
people
they
in there-
have a choice?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's
Well-
the reason they haven't come out is because most of them don't know that they have a choice.
Is there a command? history on
You're
this
making
thing?
a
What
pretty
was the
big
history of
assumption
this
there.
thing?
That was a question mark.
What was
Okay.
the
Um,
command history on this? What did Leo hit? What did he do? Because this
He-
thing's not being straight with me.
He reconstituted. He reconstituted and downloaded Caretaker into this body.
Yeah, so there was a way within the system to pair one of the beings on that list with some physical material, one way or another.
Well, this was not a being on that list.
That's fair.
Mm.
But something that is in the system.
Right.
But
Um,
Phaedra had a good question.
What was your
Did-
question, Fader?
I don't remember. What did I say?
Do the people in the system know that they have the choice to leave?
Oh,
They knew they
yeah.
had the choice to enter.
That's
Oh,
not
That's
the
a
same.
no. That's a no.
That's not how it works.
Wait, we never saw anyone other
the city?
than
In
Darwin
the
and
Elysium.
Leo and
Yes, yes, that is correct.
where are they in the city?
They're within paradise.
That means literally nothing to me.
So I was gonna knock on one of us and be like, I think they're in here, dude.
Yeah.
What Fader is asking is, why didn't you guys see other people when you were in Elysium?
Like, if their minds are in the computer, how come we didn't see anyone else in the computer other than
I'm
the
guessing
couple of
because we
people
were
we
only
interacted
looking
with?
for Darwin.
I'm guessing
Yeah,
it's
because
really
you went
big.
you went to Darwin directly.
Yeah.
Yes,
Because
but we still didn't see anyone on the street or anything.
correct.
Well, that's
everything
exactly it.
everything is basically instanced in there.
Yeah. It's not a real street.
Right.
It's Guild Wars.
If we had gone in
It's
saying
Guild
let's
Wars.
see
Yeah, it's not
everybody
it's,
that
it's,
we can, we
yeah,
would.
it's not GTA
Oh.
Online. It's a singular match of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Oh.
It's more like
Okay.
the tower in Destiny.
Yeah, we searched him up
Sure.
from our friends list and
I
Yeah,
see.
joined
exactly.
his
I
session.
was gonna go real old fashioned with it and say we loaded into his chat room.
Yeah.
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 Like,
Okay.
You loaded
All right.
into the
Slash
Darwin
J
bubble.
Darwin dash rules.
Yeah,
Okay.
you loaded into the Darwin bubble, and then you loaded into the street protocol, basically from
Yeah.
Snow Crash, where there could
Yeah.
have been other people, there just wasn't.
Okay, that was my question because I was
You
just
hurt
curious to
your
know where
back
they
digging
were.
that one
Okay.
out?
I love that book.
So,
How do we give them the choice now that they're in, though?
Darwin knows.
So what I'm saying is, I don't remember how we got in, to be honest.
Jumped at it.
We went through the
Marlon pushed through like
A little,
yeah.
and then you
We
got
could-
flayed alive.
I
I
mean, we
remember I
could-
was flayed. Yeah.
I mean, one of us could go back in and tell Darwin about what's happened and have him come out.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Right.
if we could get Darwin to come out, he was like,
Yeah, well, things have changed radically in the last 10 minutes, so
yeah.
maybe
I-
he's
I
more
will-
willing.
Stepping out of DM role and just into clarification role, what Caretaker basically just said was, as long as someone inside the machine chooses to leave, they can leave. It's no problem. Like, it will reconstitute them to the body, it will pair the mind back to the body, no problem.
Okay.
If you try and force it,
Yeah.
Or-
Yes. Forcing it will
gonna
fail.
break it.
Because.
Okay.
Yeah.
so the reason it would take so long is that you would have to, the way that it is framing things right now, individually
to leave.
convince them to leave.
Oh boy.
And a lot of them, if you remember even longer than 6 months ago, you saw a video with one Sonia Sparkscale talking about their last day outside of Elysium, where they had bought thoroughly into the propaganda of this was going to be a peaceful and perfect life.
I mean,
They're in paradise.
Caretaker, yeah.
I mean, in what way are they wrong? I mean,
I know, that's
Are,
not-
are those people
like,
happy?
to be honest,
that's why I'm like, I don't know if us going down the rabbit hole of trying to save everyone here, is this a thing
Yeah,
of,
I don't know if that's.
is it even ethical for us to do this?
Yeah, I don't know if that's necessary. We need
Darwin.
Darwin.
Which
But,
means we have
like-
to go back in and talk him out.
And
Is-
it's sad that they bought the propaganda and they're in there and stuff, but like it was their choice. Like,
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
there a way to like message all of them in there, like sending out like a like the
Mass
TV
text.
turned on when Caretaker talked or whatever it was. There was some
Mhm.
sort of like console thing that was
Yeah.
talking to us. Is there a way for us to say, like, you can choose to leave? Like, is there like just to at least let them know the option is there? Because it seems like most of them may not know that.
even all kind of thing where we could just say, "Hey, this is
I
the situation."
recommend speaking with the second creator. They probably know a way to do that.
Who's the second creator?
Oh, you've mentioned him repeatedly.
Darwin. Yeah, okay.
Oh, Darwin's the second
All right.
creator?
Darwin, Darwin, again, this is a very long time ago. I don't know why I'm bothering to be coy. None of you guys will remember this. Darwin specifically designed the help program, the little thing that floats behind every
Yeah.
single person.
Oh. Got it.
Right.
Okay.
He made cookie.
Who had like good talks with Darwin, and who was he afraid of? Do we remember that?
He had great talks with Marlin, and he's terrified of Trev.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have an
that's about
incredibly
right.
high charisma.
I don't
I
remember-
just want to go out there and
All right.
say that.
I don't
So
remember
I-
saying or threatening him with violence. I remember.
You did not threaten him with violence. You
Okay.
threatened him with intellectual
What you
violence.
need to do is you need to
I think
send
your just general
me
demeanor
and
was a little
Aramo
aggressive.
You need to send me because I'm very good.
and
at
Sai.
doing
Yeah.
things.
Let's go.
All right. Yeah. We should send a retrieval team in.
What is
talk
our
him
re-
out
I
of
think-
there?
Yes, but
And then
Team
we,
Posse vibes.
I think we should, if we're not gonna try and get everyone out of here.
Mhm.
Well, listen. Here's
You
no,
know,
no. Stop.
we need Darwin regardless.
Hold on.
Regardless of what we're doing, we need Darwin.
We need
Honestly.
to pause what's happening in the outside world. That needs to be paused.
What are you looking at me for?
What you just said.
Yeah, right.
And, we need to get Darwin to come out, and I think that with him,
We can
hopefully
figure
we
it
can
out.
send a message to everyone that says, hey, you're free to leave at any time. You may feel like you had a choice in coming here, but like maybe show them some truth stuff about, like show them some of those documents about not wanting them to have free will, just to let them know. And then if they decide they still want to stay, they can stay, but we can tell them, your city's here
Yeah.
and you can come back if
Almost
you want.
like,
Like
if
a
only we had,
winter
good
soldier,
imagery
just
for
like
this,
making
like
everything
like
public.
like
Yeah,
a blue
exactly.
and a red pill or
Put them all
something.
out there
Yeah.
and they can make their
Like-
choices.
Here's all the super secret government files. Have fun.
Yeah.
Who's in the retrieval team?
Super comfy with letting the caretaker walk.
Sai's getting
positive
anybody
vibes.
who
Who's going
wants
in?
to get out. He
Yeah,
wants
positive vibes. Earth is awesome.
Yep.
And then
So
the
the
rest
three
of you
of
are
us will
going
go.
with caretaker while it undoes the time bubble.
He's still gonna do that for us?
Yeah.
Caretaker's only goal right now is to
He just
leave.
wants.
I think
he
that
just
the
wants to get the
bargaining
hell
chip.
out.
The bargaining chip that we have to get them to do that is me not killing them.
To anything, so I don't know why he would do that for us.
Sure. Yeah.
Because
I won't kill him if
Yeah.
he does. I think
How-
that's my whole plan here.
How
Now
long
that
of
you
a
guys have
process?
convinced me that I don't need him for the computer stuff, that is all I care about.
Yes, I mean,
How long of a process will it take to
pause
unhook?
on the
the
on
bubble?
whether or not we need him for the computer stuff. That's a pause, but
I could probably take down the bubble in 24 hours.
24 hours. Okay.
Cool.
Of continuous work. You're not going to start it in.
No,
Fuck off.
I'm.
No,
of
man, I plan to
continuous
take
work.
like at least a 6-hour siesta, my dude.
Yeah. I mean, I need to sleep too. But okay,
Sure.
that's fine. You guys go topside. At least set up camp. We also have to have an egress here because we don't really know our way around the city outside of running for our lives.
Yeah.
Don't worry. While you're with me, the robot guardians won't bother you.
Right, but we're going in there. So
Ah,
Are
right.
they going to
yes.
be dogs again?
No,
oh, that's fun.
that was
I
a.
admit I did get a little excited for a minute.
that was a consequence of traveling through the elemental chaos to get here.
Ah.
Oh, I
We
know all about
multiverse
that.
of madness it basically, just like
Pretty
like when we became
That was-
paint and then dogs.
That was not a design feature. That was a bug.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so retrieval team, let's head on in, get this done.
Wait, is it the same method? Am I going to get flayed again?
Yes.
Cool. I say flay on, and I dive in.
You just sort of lunge at nothing since you're still below it.
Yeah,
You have
we're
to
at the
take an
top.
elevator
We're
up.
We're up top, my dude.
Oh well, come on.
He goes into the tube.
Guys, he's had a rough day.
Who in their right mind would do that if he wasn't on the right? Come on. Maron,
Okay.
you people have no fun.
Can we dimension door up?
Yes.
Up again?
Can we take a more mundane route? Because
Guys,
Okay.
like
Fly.
we can get up
You're back,
there.
Greg.
Just we were trying to be efficient by jumping down the way we did.
Yeah, we
Sounds like
took
somebody's
these-
nervous about flying again.
Listen, I have.
His track record? Come on.
I fell
Not
twice
this.
today.
No,
I fell twice. Okay.
Oh,
I don't
I
regret
actually
either
don't
of
know
them.
if I have. I don't know if I have wild shapes left.
Listen, like, there's an elevator right there, right?
I was gonna say
Yeah.
again.
Okay.
cool.
There was a
Going to
way.
walk
We
towards
just
the
we just
elevator,
took
yeah.
we just
Oh,
took
okay.
the faster route.
Yeah.
Sai
You
and I
walk,
look at each other and just do this like these fucking idiots. Like,
you walk towards the circular set of runes in the ground that then begin to levitate into the air, lifting you all up.
Later, nerds.
Cool, it's like
Okay.
a tail zone
service
elevator.
these days. Am I right?
You
Okay,
all
so-
arrive back on the platform.
I was gonna
Retrieval
say-
team prepares to go inside,
Yeah,
and
okay.
build team prepares to go into the city.
Okay.
We have about a half hour left.
Sure.
And we'll probably get to one of these stories. Who do we want to focus on?
Probably Darwin. I
Flip a coin.
guess?
Sure.
Darwin.
Darwin makes more sense,
Darwin.
honestly.
I mean, that's the other thing is also making sure Caretaker does not fuck you team is basically just going to be watching a computer work at a computer for 24
Cool.
hours.
Team
Won't be the
Darwin,
first
let's go.
time.
Yeah.
Darwin it is.
All
Greg,
right.
good
So,
job.
so who went in? Great. So the three of you bloop your
Team
way back
charisma.
into back into Elysium. You find
As
yourselves
a
back-
trio, we shout "Play on!" and
Play on.
That's a. Sai,
No,
are you
as a-
are you 3
not
for
as
3
a
this?
duo,
As
you
a
say
duo.
play on and dive in. Sai
goes,
sighs and walks behind. you.
And that's
Sai
why we're
immediately,
sending
like,
Sai, because we need
Sai,
the
after
actual
just
like.
having
Turns around and like goes, "Help me!" as he gets away.
After just having the moment where he thought that Marleman was a cool guy and got on the elevator with him, and he saw him do that and goes, "I was wrong."
Yep. No.
Always wrong.
Every
Okay,
time.
we're here.
The three of you
We are,
reappear in the grassy farm fenced kind of plateau. All three of you hear the individual voices of your help protocol in your ears that say, "Welcome to Elysium, the land of forever." Where would you like to
Bring
go?
us to Darwin's house.
Very well.
I don't trust this thing anymore.
You all follow into
Zero.
you begin to walk.
Representative.
You begin to you begin to walk along the dirt path that slowly kind of you blink at one point and suddenly in front of you there is the small brick house with one singular door kind of hidden behind a smaller fence as well. You walk through the fence. The door is closed.
Just nice,
rap.
calmly, sedately, just knock on the door.
No answer.
Rap, 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 rap.
You hear from inside.
Okay.
Fuck off!
Darwin, it's
only
us.
been like 10 minutes, right?
Darwin.
Like to him,
In like a half hour.
half hour. Okay.
We have
Cool.
we have updates. Good. We have good news. We have good news.
There's no such thing as good news with you people.
Good vibes.
Uh,
only.
how do you feel about Leo?
I mean, he's a piece of shit.
Good news.
He's
Well,
now, he's
Fun
now
story.
two half-
He tried to betray us. Now he's half the man he used to be.
I told you.
I will use that joke again. Well,
Half the
problem
man
solved.
he used
Problem
to be.
solved. Problem solved.
That
Problem
is all right.
The
Even
door
if-
does open, and Darwin, green scaled, gold horns, kind of standing in front of you, going, "What do you want?"
We met a friend of yours.
I don't have many.
You made this one.
Yeah.
The
Caretaker.
help bot? You met the? Oh, I didn't make that. That wasn't
Well, he
me.
called you the second creator, so he must have meant this fucking thing.
Yeah, I helped make this, and you got
Right, right,
gestures and everything, but that wasn't me. That was a weird idea from the jump. I get it, but it was a weird idea.
So
So
that's the thing, though. Like, people don't know they can leave. Did you know that?
Well, he kind of thinks about it and goes,
Oh boy.
"Well, I guess
Uh-huh.
I
Uh-huh.
knew I could leave. I just never really considered it before you guys showed up."
uh-huh.
Okay. So intellectually, but you didn't really feel it.
No, I mean it's perfect here. Why would I want to leave?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Outside is pretty awesome too.
You know what's really cool? Alive.
Life is pretty cool.
I mean, and he kind of pokes his
Prestidigitate
hand
from
and
inside
goes,
the machine, the reverse chair. Like,
Yeah, you don't prestidigitate because magic doesn't work.
I know. Yeah.
But what you do is you think chair, and a chair that was definitely always there is right in your legs where it always was. In
Hey,
case you forgot, that's how this works.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I did remember.
He kind of looks at you and goes,
You do realize the... yes?
"Feel alive. I know here, but feel alive. Yes."
Right.
You know though,
But
Don,
what if you weren't happy and didn't know you could leave?
yeah.
I mean, if you weren't happy and didn't know you could leave, you probably should leave, right?
But you couldn't.
Dude, there's
know,
like-
you
My
didn't
dude, there's
know
like
that you could leave.
Well, then they
so-
should be told that they can leave.
Right. We need you for that.
We need your help to do that.
Why?
because you're the second creator, and I mean, look at you. You're incredible.
Because
know?
you're the better creator.
Make a persuasion check
You are.
with disadvantage.
We don't know how to use the computer.
Can I get not disadvantage if I also wink?
I will say because you have two people assisting you, it goes back
Yeah.
to a normal roll.
Oh my god. I don't know where my thing is. Okay.
Inspiration available. I have all of my inspiration.
Oh, it is not very good.
Cool.
It's a 12.
All right. He can see through your attempts at flattery.
Listen,
No, but the thing is that I'm not saying that because I want to flatter you. I'm saying that because the other creator seems to have been a cruel person.
I mean, he had really bad ideas, but his heart was in the right place. You know, he just wanted to make a world without pain.
That doesn't
He
make-
agreed with it.
Sure. Uh-huh.
but he failed.
Yep. That doesn't make what he did right, though.
Right.
Well, it's the high rebel. Bandit's next to you.
Oh, yes, Bandit's here.
What a go.
Sorry, I was listening to what you said, and then all of a
Yeah,
sudden
yeah.
it was like, wait a minute, none of that made sense.
No. Kind of looks at you and goes, well, I mean, we all knew that we all chose this. We all chose to do this. It makes
we,
logical sense to be able to say, no, I don't choose this.
Is he aware of the whole no free will stuff?
Roll an insight check.
Is he also aware of the robots that like chase people into this?
Roll your own insight check.
I know we told them about those.
That's a...
Because
well-
Oh,
plus
yes, you
8.
have. So don't roll an insight, Arnold. I'll follow that up.
He knows.
What'd you roll, Marlon?
20.
And your exact thing was, does he know about the lack of free will thing? Doesn't seem to.
Okay. We need to make
Sai,
him be aware of exactly what was
you
wrong.
remember you guys bringing up what about the angry robots in the city that chased you in here? And he had no idea what that was
Yeah.
about.
right.
So don't you see that there's clearly things going on here that aren't what should be?
Certainly not what we're.
Even in the
intended.
most ideal scenario where it is what you want it to be, the people who are here should be able to decide.
Right.
And
Well,
right
yes,
now they are not.
and they certainly can decide. They certainly can decide if they can. They should be allowed to decide. Yes.
They should be allowed to.
But you're right.
They can't.
They can't right now.
Again,
Do I sound like a broken record? Have I said this about 4 times in a row now?
Yes, you've said this about 4 times in a row now. Listen,
the people were duped.
Yeah.
okay.
Can I ask my Clippy
Sure.
thing to show me those documents that we were talking about? Like
Sure.
put it into a physical PDF. How about
Yes,
that?
because
Nice
it's just
slideshow.
showing your memories. It's actually able to do that.
PowerPoint presentation. It's just,
he kind of looks through that and goes, okay, yeah, so, whoever this HSH, the Lawmaster. So the Lawmaster had some bad ideas. The Lawmaster was always kind of weird. It's not that surprising, but we weren't forced in here, Marleman. I walked in here on my own.
Things have changed though since then. Here's my thing. I feel like you should just come with us and see, and then because you love this place so much, you just come right back in. We've done it, but just come and
For the record, yeah. Additionally, for the record, this is not necessarily to say that what you're doing here is wrong or bad or anything. If you want to be here, they should be able to stay here. But currently, they don't even have. They may have the ability to make that choice, but they don't know that yet. And I think that they should know that at the very least. You would be
otherwise,
me out
it's
at the
tantamount
very
to
least.
Okay,
slavery.
fine. You're out of character. You guys hit the one thing on the nail on the head that would have convinced him to do this. So good job. Which was, you said in the benefit of making this better, you at least should come and see what's happening.
Yeah.
As he goes, okay, yeah, that makes some sense. I'll go with you. I'll see what's going on, and I can come right back. We'll take care of whatever the issue is.
Sure.
I'll solve the problem, and then we'll be good to go.
Yeah, word, dude. Good call.
Okay. I'm gonna leave. We're gonna leave. Let's go. He kind of pulls the door closed behind him.
You motherfucker!
You guys kind of walk forward. He walks a little bit slower behind you. You kind of you make your way back to the entry point, or entryway. He is definitely lagging behind. He does not feel good about this. You have convinced him to do it, but he does not feel good.
Remember,
Feels bad.
I think can I legitimately try to make him feel better? I'm not trying to be a jerk here. I just want to,
It's not the so.
Does he feel uneasy about leaving? Is that the thing?
It is the uneasy about leaving. It is the so because you rolled a really good insight last time.
A little agoraphobia is kind of how I'm picking up.
It's a little agoraphobia, but it's also you have implanted doubts in his head for the first time as to the success of this project.
Got you.
Something this is existential for him.
Where he's like, oh no, man, I can't believe how.
Yeah, he was bought in to this idea that this is perfect. That this is Elysium. This is, and now you have introduced this idea that some people may not want this and don't know that they can not want this, which is not even a thing he's ever thought about.
Yeah.
So he's just in a bit of an existential crisis.
Understood. Yeah, that makes sense. Sure.
But you guys do get him out of, kind of the thing. You are all back on the platform. He takes his first steps as a real person again for the first time, and you really have no idea how long because time is weird.
Support him, just you all right, bud?
Yeah.
Oh, breathing. I forgot about breathing. Okay.
Hey, don't think about it. Just don't think about it. Just talk to me.
Okay.
Nice.
Hey, come on, follow me. Let's go.
There you go.
Okay. Gotta walking.
You're like a natural living being right now.
Hey, do me a favor. Count backwards from 10.
Okay. Starts to count backwards from 10.
Is his breathing steadied?
A little bit. He's more focused on, counting. As he kind of gets to 1, he kind of stops. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Get me the let's go.
All right.
You guys kind of get him over to the elevator. As the platform shakes a bit as it begins to lower, he starts to fall.
Gotcha.
You guys didn't come up with us. or after us?
Hmm?
They're gone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
the other-
gone.
Right, there
Oh,
was
yeah.
another job to be done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're with the caretaker, making sure they're not like
That's fair.
doing anything bad.
And you guys lead him down to the platform. The first thing he sees upon getting off the platform is there is a body in half.
Yep. I meant to have them.
You
clean
did say
up.
that. You did say that.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah, everything's great out here. Totally forgot to tell you about
so,
this.
To be fair,
Oh no, we
there
did.
is
We did
There's like
say.
I
a
was gonna say you
quote
told
over
him.
it. I did. Yeah.
He is two halves of an asshole. He is two halves of an asshole. He is two halves of an asshole. He is okay.
Hey, you're taking this
Hey,
better than I
Sai.
thought you would.
Tell him the joke again.
No.
I've already used that joke like 3 times, man. Look,
He
look,
kind of-
he's not half the man you are.
Hey, man.
Hey,
He's like
Yes for it.
he's like full like blackout blinders, just like making
This is me
his
towards
way
him, not the
towards
group,
the
sorry.
computer.
Look at this computer. You're gonna love it. You love computers and stuff. Here you go.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yes.
So
Interface.
All right. How do we update what happened after this happened?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
You don't want to know about caretaker?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it back.
You
Yeah.
didn't tell him about caretaker.
Yeah. I told you we met your friend, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I had nothing
He-
to do with that.
I understand. He reconstituted the body.
It's 3 consciousnesses. It can't be really.
Oh, it did say that.
one
it
of
had
them is a real mother.
multiple person- Yeah. I think they're all psychopaths, but
Yeah.
Well,
Or
it's
at least
more
one of them is.
You blend 3 thoughts. Do you not know how that thing works? Did no one tell you?
no.
Nope.
No.
They just turned it
So-
into a meat bag and it
Yeah.
keeps dead.
Someone pointedly not looking at the body on the floor.
Yep.
Decided the best idea for a thing that while he is talking, he's beginning to type onto the computer.
I'm watching
Someone
what he's typing
decided
very
that,
closely.
The best way to come up with a leader and a thing that should guide the program was not one person. One person had the flaws and the ideas of one person, and one person should not be in control of an entire group of people. But 3 people can kind of take care of them. We'd already decided that these 3 people should probably be the 3 people to take care of the society. So these 3 people got kind of into one thing. Well, not exactly. They were still their own 3 people, but we downloaded their minds. Well, I didn't download their minds. I thought it was a bad idea from the start, but that asshole really thought it was a good idea. So we downloaded the thought patterns of 3 people, blended them together, and made caretaker AI.
Marlon, can you
What
send a
3
message for
people
me?
did you pick?
Marlon, can you send a message for me?
I am messaging.
I
I don't even think I have message anymore. Hold on.
Oh God.
That's not true. I have message.
Okay.
But you have sending.
That's the one that I don't have.
I don't
I
know
have
which
sending.
one's which. I don't know which one's which.
Which
Sending is the one that matters.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sending's the one I have.
Because how far is message?
120 feet.
Yeah.
My
okay.
favorite Los Lonely Boy song.
But that's not true. Because I can hit it with grocery points.
Oh, you
To
can
a
double the
certain
range.
point, it becomes like a weird amount.
You could probably get it up to like 500 feet if you want.
Oh, I can get it well past that. I can get it well.
Have you
past that.
used sorcery points today?
I have 11 of 12.
All right, never mind.
Dang.
How
He's
far
got a
away
lot
are they?
these days.
Yeah.
I have
I,
a.
thought you would- I didn't
can-
realize you hadn't used that many in the battle.
Oh.
You would need about 20
mind.
miles worth.
Okay.
Sorry, homie, can't help you here.
Hang on. Hang on. Okay. So while we're doing that, I'm be like, okay, well, the thing kind of the amalgamation, whatever it was, reconstituted the body of Dawn Hammer and downloaded itself into it and came out pretending to be him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That seems bad.
Yes.
Yeah,
Where
you
is
have to leave.
Where is it now?
It's with the rest
Leaving.
of the group, untethering the time bubble of the city.
You pulled it off.
Pulled what off?
Well, that was the whole actual idea behind the caretaker AI was You know, the Elysium project originally was just to kind of cold storage people for the most part, make sure we didn't age, make sure we didn't get sick, while something tried to figure out how to get us out of the time dilation. The time dilation was taking too long, and then dilation sickness was kicking in, and then all the food was running out. So, you know, the better idea was to kind of upload everything and whatnot. But then, you know, once the early tests came out, we realized how much more of a paradise it was. You know, we set Caretaker to figure it out, take as much time as it needs, but in the meantime, we could just exist in paradise.
Honestly, that makes a lot of sense because we walked through and there was not a lot of food, and there was not a lot of like place to be in the time dilation. So
Yeah.
Yep.
pretty good thinking in there.
Yeah, again, it was a good idea. It just seems like something went wrong.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I think something at least half went wrong.
Damn it.
So- He kind of stops.
Yeah, we really
typing.
bungled this by not bringing somebody who can chat between the two of us.
yeah, we didn't think about it.
He kind of stops his typing and looks at something on the screen. Oh. Okay.
What?
That wasn't supposed to. Okay. People. 300,000 people went into Elysium. Why are only 100 left?
Oh.
What?
No. 2/3
What?
of the population.
We might
What?
have an idea about that.
Really? Because I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
Our giant prophecy where they're sacrificing like tons and tons of people to create some crazy fucking rift thing to
Did
let
they
the
do
fucking.
that here?
Well, 300,000 people are missing, is what he just said.
No, 200,000, but yeah.
But like, that was about like killing people. These people they didn't have bodies.
Bro,
They
maybe
had
it doesn't
minds.
matter. Also, maybe they suck their juices out of the system, you know?
Oh.
We need to turn this off.
Why?
Doc, why?
What's happening?
It was never built like this. I don't know why it's running like this.
Doc, what?
See them as batteries.
Caretaker must have burned through its computing power way faster than anyone thought. So it needed energy. So it started
ate
taking energy.
2/3 of the population.
Darwin, answer me this one question.
Well, so,
Can you
all the
untether this city from the time bubble?
Oh, I have no idea. I can't do that.
Is there somebody who's still around on that list that could do that for us?
All the scientists were first.
Of course they were.
I don't see anyone here left on the project but me, and I don't even. All I did was make the help system.
So,
All right.
buddy, you didn't do anything wrong here.
Okay.
This is not on you. This is
Yep.
not on you.
I think we probably shut it down, yeah? We shut it down and then we go and get those guys and handle this, you know?
We need to shut this down. They need to know that they can leave. I have an idea. And Darwin just starts clacking away at the keyboard.
All right.
So
Using the query line to write line and line and line of code.
Meanwhile,
you
I'm
guys
looking
are
at Sai, I'm looking at
below,
Airmail.
correct? Or you're up? Where are
They're
you
below.
guys?
They're
They're
down
below.
They're below.
Where are we?
You are.
My understanding is that we're nowhere near this at
No,
all.
we're like 20 miles away, yeah.
You are
We
as
have
far in the
zero
city
way
as
to know about
humanly
this.
possible. You are. Remember back where you guys came in and you found your way to that big stout tower of Benedict?
Oh yeah.
You are on the exact opposite side of that. So
Got it.
whereas that's in the south west of the city, you are now in the northeast of the city.
Sure, yeah.
At a small laboratory that Caretaker has led you to. It just seemed to be a relatively like normal kind of steel and stone building, much like the rest of the city. You know, nothing particularly surprising about it. But inside is a bank of computers, or terminals, I should say. They're not actually computers. You know, all of these different kind of wires and manipulations and all these different things. And Caretaker, upon letting you all in, has just sort of started walking over to one of the terminals and is just plugging away at the interface. Hadn't said anything really, just been working away.
I'm wondering. Wait, sorry, we're at those people now.
Oh, just
We're
brief.
Oh, okay. I would probably turn to Sai and be like, Sai, I'm wondering if you can use your friend to talk to our friends about what we think is going on.
It's funny you should say that. I was just racking
That's a
my
good-
brain to figure out who I could call on to help.
I mean, it'll take me some time, but I could also teleportation circle us out to find somebody who could do this.
But no,
Yeah, we should.
I think that would just be too far.
I gotta stay with
Um,
her when we're in this now.
How long do you think it would take for someone to catch up to the group?
Well, the other side of this as well is that the group that Caretaker was in took a car.
Right.
One of the vehicles that the robots travel in pulled up almost immediately, and you all piled in and headed off to where you are now.
Any other
on
cars?
foot. I mean, you could try and commandeer one for the robots.
I really don't want to get into a fight right now.
I think that would be faster.
Yeah, but we'd probably die.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Okay.
What about like we can't
Alright.
check with Titania and shit?
Yeah, but
So
I
your
don't think you can reach
connection-
her from here.
Yeah, your connection to the Fae has been weird to not really existent since you passed through the chaos.
Right. Shit.
Okay. How, in my estimate, how long would something take to get from here to where they are? Like, how long would that take?
What's the speed on it? Like, what's the?
That's a good question. The speed.
Hey, wait, we're idiots.
is-
Aramil, can you turn into anything yet or no?
I can.
Oh, you can.
I mean, yeah, I could like fly there. I could
Dog, it don't even. I don't. At
30
this point, I don't think it
30
even needs
feet
to include
movement.
Sai or the other two of us. Like, I think it just needs
no,
to.
I would just fly over there.
We need to get a message to them.
Right. So something that can move 30 feet, but is also incredibly invisible.
Oh, I could go faster than that and fly, but also
Well, I mean, it's
Gary-
30 feet plus dash. So
Morgan, check your messages.
have we ever been to where they are?
No.
You know that?
Nope.
no.
Loading.
Okay.
So I
All right.
can't like free stride there.
Yeah.
There's also no trees.
Fuck, you're right.
That's what I'm-
Okay. This is, it's funny because this isn't in my inventory, but
I
it's
know.
something we have. So it's something that I'm like, oh.
That's why I
of
was like, I
course.
bet Marlon doesn't remember he has this.
Stop, Bandit. Come on, dude. All right. I have a sending stone.
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna go ahead and talk to my friend, my lady friend, Petunia.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Remember
when I
gave them-
I gave them their sending stones?
I
do
do.
remember that.
I'm gonna use this
and
as the
that-
relay here.
Marlon, now's not the time.
We're playing
Uh,
telephone.
Dude, are you
I
calling your
would say-
girlfriend right now? What the
I
fuck?
would say to get
Yeah,
it through
dude,
the
listen.
chaos, you have to dump
Oh
a second
no,
level.
I'm the nerdy kid from Stranger Things with the girlfriend
my
that has
God.
a radio.
Oh my God,
Justin!
you are!
Oh,
my god!
Sing.
she's
Make him
your
sing.
Susie.
I ain't
Make
saying.
him sing a song.
So you have to dump a second level at least, just to kind of amp it to get it through the elemental chaos. Second level spell slot.
Oh, sure.
But yeah, that totally works. That's
Great.
you
Great.
Because the
What are we
other one who
what
has
are we
it
telling
is
her?
Trev.
So you contact Petunia, and I have to think of how time dilation speech goes.
Oh no!
Because you guys are moving way slower than she is.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
You know what? No, fuck it. This is too cool. I'm not gonna.
What I
I'm not
would
gonna
say
do that.
here,
It's magic.
how about this? How
Who
about
cares?
this? Say, how about this?
It can cross planes, so I would
If
say
you need a way to justify this, you can make me spend sorcery points to do this.
No, like between the second level spell slot and magic, nah, fuck it.
So that's
It
the
just
thing.
works.
I'm empty on 2 slot.
Oh, you can use sorcery points to refill spell slots. Remember?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I can. Yeah, you're right.
There you go.
How many do I need? 4 to get a 2 slot?
I mean, if you have a 3, 4, or 5 or whatever, I'd also let you use that. I'm just saying it needs to be a 2 or higher.
No, you're right. Yeah, we'll use 2.
Yeah, if you got those sorcery points.
I'm just going through the. I'm changing my sheet.
Okay. But yes, either way, totally works.
3 point cost. Okay.
You kind of connect, and she goes, Marleman? I didn't expect you to hear from you so soon. What's happening? What's going on? Where have you been? How's the everything?
It's really cool, and I'd love to tell you more about it later. And I really want to chat with you later. I promise.
I mean,
But
of course,
starts making kissy faces.
but
Bob.
we need to get in touch with another part of our party, and we can't get a hold of them because we are, how do I put this? Dumb.
split.
And
You
they
know,
are
this is not the
about-
first time that I've heard you all refer to yourselves as dumb. So,
Well, we took about 2 steps forward and didn't really think about the 3rd step. So
great. What do you need me to do?
they're about 20 miles from us.
Oh.
Sai,
Okay.
what do we?
Can't you just message them?
Because you seem to have landed on a conclusion of something and did not really share too much, unless I missed it.
Can't you just message them?
They're
No.
too no.
No, because I
Oh.
don't have.
That's what you mean by you're dumb.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you need me to tell them?
Well, give me the phone, Marlon. Give me the phone.
Hi, Petunia.
No,
You put it on
no,
speaker.
Yeah.
Put it on speaker.
Give me the phone.
Get mine. Hey, Sai wants to talk to
Oh
you.
my god, I love it.
I will talk to Sai.
Hi, Petunia.
Hi, Sai.
So listen, is there a way to like relay a Sending Stone's message to another third
I mean,
party?
I can just cast message and
That's what you mean sending. Sorry.
yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can
I was gonna
send-
say
DM.
she's
DM.
she
I'm
Okay.
correcting the
Yeah,
DM, not
That's
not
on me.
Petunia.
Yes, I can just send to them.
yeah, because
okay.
she's sent messages to me before. So.
That's
So
fine.
nice.
I just didn't want you to have to hear any of this. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like definitely like brushing shoulders with Sai and like
like holding it up. Yeah. Okay, so if you could tell tell Phaedra that one caretaker has
She sent messages to me before.
right.
No,
I
I'm
think-
laughing at the Trev reaction. I'm like, oh, come on.
I resist.
Trep would
this.
immediately swing. All right.
That's fair. Good point. Good point.
I don't see
That's
a
what
problem.
I would do.
That's
Yep.
good point.
So all right,
Fair.
can you tell Phaedra one that caretaker's a blend of 3 personalities, including the one who wanted to give everybody no choice.
You do know
Okay.
she's limited to 25 words, right?
She's going to send it multiple times.
Okay.
Number 2, and you can make this concise if you want. 2, there were originally 300,000 people. They're gone.
you say population 300K, not 100K.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's only a mistake, Petunia. Don't worry about it. Somebody
then-
on the other end of these
Don't
forums
ask
here made a
anymore.
mistake. They'll know what it means.
Right. And then observe caretaker carefully.
Okay. What did you guys get yourselves into this time?
Listen, we'll sit down and explain it later.
Yeah, I promise I'll tell you later. I snatched the phone back.
I'm
I'm calling it a phone now. I snatched the phone back.
Okay. I will take care of that. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Wait, Marleman, let me talk.
No.
Let me talk.
I'm so glad my dumb present had a point.
Okay, bye guys. Click.
After the fucking ridiculousness of trying to give everybody those, I'm glad that it actually helped.
Aramel, all she could hear was, What'd you say? Free the trip.
Oh boy.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna type out the 25 words that you get.
Sure,
we're
yeah.
Oh shit. We probably should have told her that we're gonna shut down the thing too, but that's all right.
I mean, no, he's
Do it.
taking people out, which is, I'm assuming, what he
Oh,
means by
right.
shutting it down.
Right. That's
You guys also know that I can then send to you, so once she
That's
sends
also
the
the
message
reason
to
why I
me,
told her to send it to St.
like,
Joe's.
yeah, so I can ask clarifying
Yes.
questions if need be.
Yes.
You can
I
from
don't
20
feel
miles
like I need any
away.
clarification.
Depends on what Gary sends me.
I feel like I got the information I would need
Still need
to
him
do
for
what
that.
I would want to do.
We don't have a
Okay.
full party.
Yeah, that act would have been over about 30 seconds after that message got sent to
Yeah.
Trev.
He
Oh,
wouldn't
sweet.
have gotten through the sentence.
Like the thing is that like I
Dude,
feel
why are you
so
barking
much.
at me?
I would feel worse about my way of handling things if its success rate weren't extraordinarily high.
Yeah, there's about a 50-50 chance.
Like I do okay. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Listen, I'm trying to be better. That's why I didn't just straight up attack Caretaker. I'm trying to be better.
Did we?
Okay.
If I'm responding to a sending, am I saying it out loud, or is
No,
it just in my head?
Damn
just
it.
in your head.
Good to know. Thank you.
That'd be so much fun.
Hang on, there was more past the one sentence.
Ah, okay. I was like, that's really short.
She probably has multiple spells.
Okay. Okay.
That's what you get.
All right. Are we cutting
I
over
need
to
to hear
us?
this.
I mean, at this point, I think we're split narrativing because Darwin is typing away and
Sure.
Caretaker is typing away, so y'all can do whatever you need to do.
Okay, so whatever we're doing in our whatever we're doing with Caretaker, do you want to read these aloud, Gary, or
That's only you know this. It's up
Yeah.
to you to act upon this
I
knowledge
need
as
you
you
to.
want to.
I need you to read them aloud as if you are reading them in your head, so I can hear them because I need to hear
No,
how
we don't-
stupid we sound.
well, because
We'll
I
get
wanted
that
Gary to
after.
read them
We'll
in
get that
Petunia's
after.
voice, so that's
Oh,
what I
Okay,
sure, I
fair,
can do
fair,
that.
sorry, fair.
Okay, I can do that for you. But keep in
We'll
mind,
cut to
you
the
know,
black screen
Yeah,
that just
I
says
could-
24 hours
Yeah.
yeah,
earlier.
it's fine. Like we know how this works.
population 300k, not 100k. Caretaker is blend. Observe and report. This is Petunia. Marlon told me to call. Hope this isn't weird.
I love.
Shit.
We also did not ask her to call us.
Well, that is a fucking
figured
like.
that was
This
a
is like.
plot.
Okay, hold on.
Wait a minute. Does she know that she got it from Petunia? Did I hear that part?
Yeah,
Well,
she
yes,
said this is
so what she
Petunia.
said
I
was-
also recognize Petunia's voice because she's
Right, But
yeah.
Petunia is a nervous Nelly, so of course she's going to throw in there. Oh, in case you don't know, this is Petunia. Marlon told me to call you. Hope this isn't weird.
Okay.
It's
So
a
I'm
whole
gonna.
sentence.
I'm gonna. There's a. You can. I don't know if you can tell
can
in sending
respond,
if there
yes.
is a pause, but there is a pause.
There is
Say
a pause.
stop. It's like sending a
There's
telegram.
an ellipsis as one of the
Yeah.
characters. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. What do you mean by blend?
You get. There's about a 5-minute pause.
Yeah, I'm like, because like, population 300k, not 100k. That okay, I got it. But blend is the confusing part. Like, that's very vague.
Yeah. You get a sending back that is just. I'm gonna be honest. Wasn't super clear.
Oh, of course.
Sounded like whatever Caretaker is. There's about 7 words left. Is 3 different people in one, including out.
Ah, okay. Thanks, Petunia. I'll make sure to.
About 5 minutes pass, and then there's another sending.
Oh, okay.
is-
Fuck.
Fuck, that got off way faster than I thought it would.
I love her so much. Okay.
including the one who wanted to control? Again, wasn't super clear. Hope this.
I will. Okay.
You get
I'll-
another one.
I'll say thank you,
Goodness.
Petunia. I appreciate this. Sorry to use you as the go-between. I'll call Marlon.
Okay. Which, keep in mind, for the other three of you, it's been about 20 minutes since your
I mean,
call
how could we
was-
even necessarily tell she's
Phaedra's
doing
just
anything?
focusing
Yeah.
really hard in the corner. Just
The three of us are running around just like,
so-
what's going on?
So
Phaedra's
Care-
ghosting
caretaker-
outside.
caretaker's looking at a console doing shit.
Correct.
Okay.
Trev and Corin, I assume, are just sort of glaring at each other from across the room.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I'm going to take out my sketchbook
Okay.
and I'm going to write down got message from Marleman. Just gonna ignore the Petunia part because essentially that's what it was. The population was 300k, not 100k. Caretaker is a blend of the three personalities who made the rules.
You're
Question
way
mark,
over
question
25.
No, I'm writing it down
No,
on
she's
paper.
writing it.
Gotcha.
yeah.
Oh,
Because I'm
so you can show
trying not to
everybody
draw
else.
attention of caretaker. I'm trying to
Got
just write it down. So I made it look like I was just kind of sketching.
Got it.
So I'm giving like a brief of what I got.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna go over to Trev and try to get his attention quietly without
Roll a sleight of hand check.
Fuck.
Okay.
Clinkety clankety, clinkety clankety. That's all I hear.
Just drawing, clickety clackety.
Yeah, nothing here.
Sleight of hand? Okay. It's not awful. Oh, alright. Plus 18. I rolled a 16, so plus 2.
Okay. You
Not terrible.
stealthily pass Trev this notebook. Okay. You stealthily pass this notebook to Trev.
I don't know if I have like a look that can express, so am I killing this guy? But if
Uh,
there is one, that's what I've got.
I'm pointing to Nyx because I'm telling him I'm gonna let her know as well. I'm just gonna be like, just hang on, and then I'll go over to Nyx. Same thing.
Hey, Nix, what do you think of my drawings?
It's just a Claire
I think this
checking in.
declares another sleight of hand check if I need
It
to
does.
be a backdoor
Oh,
DM here.
Sure.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. I can do it again.
And another perception check.
I just needed to ask. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. 16.
Okay.
Still awesome.
Caretaker does not seem to notice.
I have an out of character question that I can't quite remember about the city, like what the caretaker's doing. So the unglued, right, it was in a bubble,
Mm-hmm.
and the bubble was keeping it from being found and like keeping people out.
No, the bubble is keeping the city alive from being destroyed
Yeah,
by the
it's-
elemental chaos.
The elemental chaos.
Right now, the city is adrift within the elemental chaos. There was a war 100,000 years ago on the material plane at this point that caused the mages of this city to try and make it flee. By making the city flee, they accidentally set it adrift.
So the caretaker is claiming he can put it back on the plane that it's supposed to be.
So
Okay.
they couldn't figure out how to get it home.
Okay. I was just trying to make sure I understood what exactly it was the caretaker was.
Yes, so Caretaker has claimed that it knows how to bring it back to the prime material plane. And even though Nyx does not know this, Darwin has revealed to the three idiots that was Caretaker's purpose.
He was made to do that.
It was made to do that.
That he is now supposedly doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So once I've given that to Nyx, like showed her the paper, I'm gonna. I guess I'll send a message. I'll send to Marleman. Message received with caretaker at what's the name of the place where we're at?
You're just in a
The
lab.
Lab. What do you want us to do? Trev, you can probably guess what he wants to do.
Out of words.
Yeah.
I think that cut at you could probably guess.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
at this point,
I think that,
I'm
that
mostly
still
just
flies.
yeah, I'm mostly
Yeah.
just asking what they want to do,
Yeah.
or they want us
Sai?
to do.
Sai? Aramo?
Kill it.
No, that's the thing.
Can't yet.
We need to get back.
That's true.
Like,
We need
how
to-
are we going to get 100,000 people back without this thing being returned to the prime material?
Darwin, can we ask Darwin? Do we think that this thing actually knows how to get us back, or it's just like fucking around?
I didn't even know it was walking until 20 minutes ago.
That's it.
You said- all right.
Clicking and
Okay.
clacking.
Again, so the question I had asked him earlier was, is there anybody on the list that can get us back? And he said, no, fuck no.
Yeah,
Right?
Yes.
Okay. I don't
our only shot, you know.
see that we have another choice because ostensibly this thing wants to get out of here. And it's not going out there to the elemental chaos. So
Yeah.
it
Oh,
wants
I because you guys didn't respond right away, I'm also gonna say, what happened to the 200K? Because you didn't say what happened. You just said there isn't.
All right, let's put together our how many words? Is it 25?
25.
Let's put together our 25 word.
200K.
I have
Which-
a question
Consumed.
before we
This-
go too far into those details.
Yes.
Before you jump into that, this is going to lead to my favorite visual of the evening, which is Aramil, Sai, and Marleman all crouching around each other in a little circle, counting out words.
Yes.
I have to ask before going too far. The message that we got from Petunia just said there are more people than we thought there were. I think you only can extrapolate, and then 200,000 of those died if you, as a human, have heard the rest of this.
No,
Yes.
that's why
I don't
I'm
know if
saying.
I
but
buy
That's why
that's,
that
she's
our-
asking. No, I think
that's
that
why
that's
I
exactly
was
why Peter's
clarifying
asking,
what
yeah.
happened to the 200K. Like
I don't know. I guess
that's why I was
don't
saying I
know
was
if, like,
clarifying.
there's still, like, I guess the impression that I would have gotten from Petunia's message, again with no other knowledge, is just that there are more people, not that anything happened to them, is
understood.
that there are less now. It's just, oh, we were wrong. There just happened, like, there's a lot of people.
Yeah, we were not clear. We were not
Like,
clear.
I don't know if
understand.
that, like, that's
We-
why
we are-
I'm
we are
saying, like,
preparing
I'm not
to- we
sure
are
if I didn't know ahead of time that something had happened, that I'd be like, oh, that list was just way longer. Okay.
That's why
No,
I was
yeah,
asking. I
that's-
was
you're-
clarifying.
yep.
But I said,
Yeah.
I think that clarification, I don't know. I think the desire for that clarification only exists if you already know. That's sort of what's like weirding me out a little
Well,
bit.
we saw the archive had that many people, and we asked, "Are these
We
the
didn't.
people?" And the computer said yes. So like, that's why I
You didn't
I
ask
wanted
the question,
clarification.
you just pulled up
Yeah.
the archive.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Well,
that was it.
But also, Gary, you gave us an exact number.
I
Yes. That's why I was specific. That's why I was like, "This. Wait, that I'm confused. Like, I'm asking for clarification because I'm confused."
Remind me, was the question where
We can-
are
we
the
can-
others,
you
or
can-
what happened?
What happened to the other 200K was my question.
Dude,
So
that's,
if you
I
that's
would-
where that's where
That's
Craig is
that's where the
tripped up.
question gets
Right.
a little wonky. Yeah.
So if you were to
'Cause I
just
think
switch
saying-
over,
asking
where are the
where-
other 200?
Okay,
makes
then
more
where are the
sense.
other 200K then? If that's the point. If that's the point of the contention, sure.
Because what happened implies you know that something has happened.
Okay. Okay. Where
That's
are the
where
Where
others?
the-
this implies
yeah,
the
that's-
okay. Why did the
I see
computer
where the
tell us?
yeah.
Or where
Um,
were even
Yeah.
might.
Sure. I don't know.
They were in computer B.
All right, we're gonna say
Bank 3.
They were in
Huh.
external.
do we?
200K consumed
By caretaker.
by caretaker.
I'm gonna, yeah, 200 consumed.
Don't kill him.
Uh,
Don't kill it.
Don't worry, you're not sending this to
we
me.
need him for now.
Don't kill it.
I
That's
won't
fine.
let
Kill
him
it.
kill it.
Yep.
That's fine.
But watch closely.
Yeah.
Darwin shutting the program down.
Boom. Love it.
Does that hit our points?
Yep.
Anything you want to add, change, you two?
Nah.
No.
Okay.
200 consumed by caretaker. Do not kill him. We need him for now.
Thanks,
But
Jedi
watch
Ghost Marlin.
closely. Darwin shutting it down.
Hell of a reverb.
You're
I'm sorry,
just a
what?
ghost in the sky.
Uh,
You're either a force ghost or you're a cloud Mufasa. I can't tell which.
Mufasa.
when did you get the echo? Okay.
All this land.
Okay.
You're king of the pirates, Luffy.
Yeah, what's he doing with
Yeah, I
that?
think that
I guess I'll just respond saying I'll do my best,
Okay.
but
No, this is opening yourself up to another 25 words of nonsense because you're sending another spell.
this is the response.
No,
No,
you sent it.
No,
They
you
sent
sent the first one,
response.
and we responded. Now you're
If we
Yeah,
could
then I'll
send a
sending
spell,
another.
we wouldn't have
If
had
they
Petunia.
could send, this would have solved the entire fucking
Oh,
thing.
right. Sorry. Okay. Cool. Right.
I mean, I
We're
think
in a standstill at the moment.
Cool. All right. I'm gonna write
Yeah.
exactly what they said down
Okay.
as best as I can remember it.
I don't think any of us truly internalized what was said.
Okay, because I'm just kind of like,
Landscape.
oh,
Yeah.
No.
okay. I'm gonna. I feel like since I've already gotten Trev and Nix's attention once before, it shouldn't be that hard to get it again.
No, it will be hard to do. You have to do it again.
I know, but
Something
like,
can go wrong each time, and this is gonna be the last thing that happens tonight. So either fuck it up so it's big and dramatic, or don't fuck it up. So.
All right, fine. I'm gonna go to Nix first.
All right, roll your sleight of hand.
Oh, no, wrong one. Sorry. Hang on. That one. 14.
All right, caretaker does not seem to respond.
And I'm going to look at Nix and just be like,
Big eyes.
just like I'm gonna ask, can you go to Trev? Because you're sneakier and I'm getting a little worried now.
This is the best idea you've had all evening.
Yeah, that was
Hey,
brilliant.
Trev.
Mind beam
just
that
That's
be
using
like-
your noodle right there.
Just
Hey,
like,
Trev,
well,
can I show you
it's more
Phaedra's
because
doodles?
I keep walking around and I am clanky and I'm just like,
You can just be
Good.
appearing
This is
to
all
pace.
excellent.
Yeah. I mean,
Pacing
you're also just,
nervously,
like-
that's all.
Again, the cleric like checking on the party members is not something unusual.
No, it's just
Yeah.
this shuffling paper back and forth.
that's the
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
that part. Okay, so I'll ask Nix.
She's
Can you
checking on our health while also whispering secret information to us, like a wrestling referee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretzies.
All right. Ready there, Nix?
I'm trying to find my dice app.
Yo, I got you.
Word.
What it's called.
I am listening. I have to turn the.
D&D dice.
Is that, I thought it was something like that.
It's the best one.
This one I have. I just I passed.
What'd
It-
you roll?
Well,
17 plus 15.
there we go.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
I mean, who
Caretaker
knows?
does not
Maybe
seem to
the-
respect.
I was gonna say, maybe they have like a
oh,
massive
oh.
perception mod. It's,
Yeah, you pass, not you pass. You. Oh, okay.
Oh no, yeah, that,
yeah, it's not a check to the DC
Like,
necessarily. This could
It
be
was
the
like, it was
most
like
busted
I fold.
computer
Like,
ever.
Oh, no. I rolled a 17, so with my modifier, like, there's no way I don't pass.
I mean, it could have rolled a natural 20.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I mean, I extra pass, like whatever. Like,
Yeah.
Okay. So you show that to Trev. Trev, anything you want to do before we cut this off for the evening?
Huh.
I will say there's the part at the bottom that says "Do not kill him." That is super bold
Yeah,
that I had said. specifically.
Yeah, but what's it gonna do? It's a rock.
Pronouns are they, them, and it.
Sure.
I mean, this is a tricky one. Because, like, you know how
Trev,
Gary
How do I
said.
solve problem without
No,
sword?
like, here's the thing. Like, you know what Gary said before with, like, there was one line that you could have taken that that absolutely worked for that guy.
Yeah.
There's one line that absolutely would have worked here, but I don't think I actually got that part. Which is
I know exactly what that is.
like there's a very like utilitarian thing of the like he's the only one who can get us out of here, which absolutely would have stopped this right away. But now I'm thinking,
did put we still
he
need
said
him.
don't kill.
I said
we need.
I
him.
said we
I
need
was-
him for
Alright.
now.
Yeah,
I'll
I
give
said
it-
we
I'll
need
give
him.
you that
We
for
need
now.
him. Don't kill him. Yeah, like that. I had written down
Yeah,
what the second
don't-
message had, or what their second reply had said when it
Yeah.
clarified.
And I'm pretty sure "don't kill it for now" was also
That's what I
included there.
That
Mhm.
Like
Yes.
the "for now" is
yeah,
Because we're trying to also
promise.
keep it distracted while they shut stuff down as well.
Yes.
yeah.
so.
I mean, it's gonna do its. I don't.
I don't
Yeah,
think
OOC.
our
I don't think it cares, but yeah, absolutely sure. I'm not gonna like make a scene or anything.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you don't make a scene. Caretaker types away. Darwin seems to be reaching the end of whatever project he's working on. We'll pick up next time on the consequences of those two things.
Oh boy.
why do you say it like that?
Good night, everybody.
This is great.
Hopefully not
because
in 6
either I
months.
did the right thing or I have a massive "I told you so." This is just a win-win.
Consequences.
Either way, you
There's
win.
no right thing. Like,
Either way, you win.
this is a shit sandwich.
Yeah.
You guys are kinda in it, like-
Yay. I'm just.
That's
I've
the
kind of
thing.
left you into a bad situation.
Yeah.
I
Welcome to
I
Sophie's
appreciate the telephone game with the magic sending stuff.
That was amazing. That was
Yeah, that
really
that
good.
tur-
Well
yeah,
done,
that
everybody.
turned something that made a magical thing out of something that would have just been a lot of waiting around.
Yeah.
That's a thing that like instantly needs to get added to my inventory because it wasn't there.
All right, I'm gonna end the broadcast. Night, everybody.
Guys, we
Bye.
should list those.